Hey everyone, I'm Daniel,
And I'm Maya.
and we are back with another Kingdom Death Monster session brought to you by the Kingdom Death Simulator. And our wallets too, because we pay for this stream. No sponsorship here. Anyways, we're at the start of Lantern Year 4, and a new update to the Kingdom Death Simulator.
Yeah.
Let's see, what version are we on right now? We are on version 0.1.139. They added a few things. And they fixed a few bugs, which is nice because I think one of them in particular that kept bothering me was addressed. So let's get to it.
You?
So, like, during some of the animations of drawing the AI card, it wouldn't actually play the animation of it flipping over.
Just be flipped over.
It would still be flipped, like, as far as the game was concerned, but it didn't look flipped. So it was confusing until I realized that, you know, there was a workaround that we could do to keep moving. Anyways, I had to recreate the entire setup in the simulator because the update did like reset everything, which is typical with applications like this that function as a service. All right, but last we left off, we just defeated the Screaming Antelope.
Yes.
Relatively unscathed from that, and we are about to start Lantern Year 4. 4 for us. Okay. So let me showcase to Maya where we left off. Right?
Mia, stop licking yourself.
Okay, so we have all of this gear. We have this, as far as our resources is concerned, this is what's left. Right? We just got this batch from the Screaming Antelope. This is what was in storage. Right?
Didn't we get rid of the broken
lantern? We got another one.
Okay.
Right? And so this is also all of our gear. So this is like consumables and jewelry. This is our weapons and our armor pieces. So we have a fair bit amount of armor, but we need to start Lantern Year 4. So let's get our tokens. Okay. So we're going to set up the settlement. What we need to do is we need to...
Yeah, leave it.
Start. We have, see on this timeline here, settlement and then nemesis encounter, Butcher, level 1. Our first nemesis encounter. Okay. So let's get the...
Let's get butchered!
Yeah. We'll see how well we do with that.
I mean...
From comments in the community, the Butcher is the first, like, gear check of the settlement. All right? So let's get started with that. Let's switch over to the story app.
So Butcher is the first major boss, I guess.
Yes, the first major boss. And I've seen what the Butcher can do in my little solo campaigns, but Maya will be experiencing the Butcher for the very first time.
I mean, I read it, what the Butcher does when we first got the game with you.
Okay. All right, so we're setting up Survivor's Return. I do have to remove the injuries from the survivors that did return, so let me do that.
Wait, is the Butcher happening now?
At the end of...
This.
So this is a Nemesis encounter. So one thing that's new about this is that Nemesis encounters occur directly after the settlement phase ends. Okay. There is no hunt phase.
I got it.
Basically what happens is that the Butcher's just standing at the edge of the settlement waiting for us.
Come on, motherfucker. I'm
right.
allowed to say that now since we're not a PG stream at the moment, right?
Well, this isn't, simply because, you know, of the other content in the game. It would seem silly to censor you when there's great violence and all this other stuff. Okay.
We also have puppies.
Okay, so we're at... removed... I don't remember it because yeah. Do not remove gear. Unfortunately, the simulator app removed the gear for us. So let's gain endeavors. So we have 4 endeavors. I'm doing that on the simulator app right now. No one died during Hunt or Showdown, so that's good.
Oh, should I be logged into Twitch?
The dice roller bot's not up. I do. If you want to log into Twitch and test something out, though.
That's fine.
All right. we're now on update timeline. Okay. Are you ready for the...
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right, so it's not... I told you it's not up.
It's fine. I was gonna use the other one anyway.
Type in the word bruh.
Bruh?
See if this works. Hang on a sec. Go ahead. No, lowercase.
I didn't hear anything.
I gotta see what's up. Okay, well, I'll look into it later.
Or we can do a stream on you making a bot.
Yeah, it's possible too. Anyways, all right. So are you ready for the settlement?
I am ready for this.
Settlement events.
I am
ready.
so
Ready.
hungry.
All right, here we go. What do we get? Weird dream. If you are the only player, a survivor dreams about a giant man that controls their lives from the darkness above. All departing survivors gain +3 insanity. Otherwise, the group must select a player to be the storyteller and the survivor to be the dreamer. The dreamer has a weird dream, and the storyteller must tell the rest of the group all about it. The remaining players will vote to... This is going to be kind of difficult because there's just 2 of us.
Yeah. And we could do high-low or something.
The remaining players will vote to determine if the dream was well told and then consult the crowd reaction below. If it's well told, the settlement is inspired and gains 1d5 endeavors.
Ooh.
If it's poorly told, the settlement boos and heckles the dreamer. Add the nickname settlement event to the timeline next year and nominate the dreamer for it. Nominate 3 other survivors. Having a great laugh, they gain survival up to the current survival limit if they depart this year. The storyteller may not play as one of these survivors for the next hunt and showdown. That's kind of... Yeah, that's kind of difficult to do for us.
It is. We can roll a...
We could probably just do a different event, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just do, because there's too many, there's too few of us. All right, so let's do... Let me do it this way then. Okay, pick a number between 1 and 20.
20.
20? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Clinging Mist is what we got instead.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I know. It sounds not good.
Yeah.
The settlement is hidden behind a thick green mist. Something about the way the lantern light passes through it makes it seem alive. Roll 1d10.
Should I roll it or?
Okay.
I can't see your roll. You know that, right?
Okay, so I guess I will roll. We'll switch to the simulator app for the roll. We'll use the red dice. Okay.
I have to look at your screen.
Yeah. Red. 3. Probably not good.
I knew I should have rolled.
Okay. Where the mist touched skin, bright red boils bloom into his distance. The painful blisters leave the surviving desperately scratching themselves. The returning survivors suffer the worst and must all skip the next hunt event.
That's BS.
The next hunt. I don't think a nemesis encounter counts, though. So that was, I believe, it was Leo, Andrea, Rebecca, and Survivor 1. Yeah. All right. So these people are out. Covered in boils. And switching to the simulator app, turning their character sheets upside down to showcase that they are unavailable. Okay, so let's go back to the... Let's see what could have happened. Well, actually, no on 4 to 7, as they would have gone in random disorder, each of them.
Wow.
Actually, yeah. 8, 9, and 10, returning survivors must go on another hunt immediately without departing or changing gear grids, or become the starting survivors for a new settlement starting with the first story settlement phase.
Wow.
So they just leave. That would have completely done... Twitchville would have ended, yeah.
Huh. This game is annoying. I'm just saying.
Okay. So we resolved that. And now we have to play the story event for Butcher. Because we have now triggered the Nemesis encounter.
Did we finish the settlement encounter fully?
Hmm?
Did we finish the settlement phase fully? Like with
No,
you?
we're gonna do that. We're still gonna go through the settlement phase. But since we're updating the timeline, we have to do the story event. Are you ready?
Unfortunately.
Okay, here we go.
There once was a man who could not hide his fear. He wore a mask that transformed his cowardice to rage. In turn, the man transformed into a monster. All that remained was a devouring fury that stalked the night, collecting the fearful faces of others.
Okay, so that's
Great.
Butcher.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go back to the settlement, though,
Another
because
day in the settlement.
that's basically what's waiting for us at the end of the settlement, right? So we'll go through the other ones. We don't have anything regarding death count or milestone story events. So we're at develop. Okay, so let's do this. We have 4 endeavors. Let's see what we can make, right?
Stay, buddy boy, stay.
Let's do left.
Frankie boy.
Okay.
I'm here. Yeah, I'm here.
So I think we need to spend as much resources as we possibly
Yeah.
can.
Yeah, my baby boy. My little man. My baby
So from the
boy.
stone circle, let's see what we can make. 1 pelt, 1 bone. We could do screaming coat.
Can we give them a wolf to play with?
What?
No, I'm kidding. 1 screaming coat, what does that do?
Screaming coat is chest armor. You could spend a movement to full move forward in a straight line. If you move more than 4 spaces and stop adjacent, it suffers knockback 1 and -1 toughness until the end of the round. So it's not something you'll be able to do every single round. We do have perfect bone, which would be used in making the first aid kit. This is nice. Removes 1 bleeding or negative attribute token from yourself or an adjacent survivor. That requires a perfect bone. We have 1.
What's brain mint?
Brain mint is remove all tokens and stand up. You may use this while knocked down. Use once per showdown.
That's nice.
So we have 3 pelts, 1 hide. So what we could do is that we could probably make 2 pieces of screaming armor.
Okay.
If
Is
we
there
wanted...
a way to make elder earrings?
What was that?
Is there a way to
Elder earrings. No. We do have a shank, but we don't... We do have scrap. We don't have a shank bone, unfortunately. Okay. So what we could also do, beast steak would be used in Boss Mendy. Insane survivors adjacent to you gain +1 speed. But I'm thinking that if we use the organ to make another monster grease, that would be better, because that's another +1 evasion.
Okay.
So let's do that. So we'll put that for monster grease. Okay. Going back to the stone circle. We could also go back to the skinnery too and try to complete an armor set.
Okay. Probably a good idea.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2. Actually, yeah, what we could do is that if we use all of our remaining pelts or hides, we can do 2 complete rawhide sets.
Okay, let's do that because that means the
Yeah,
survivor is gonna
okay,
be...
so let's do that then.
It's not great, but it's better than nothing.
So 1, 2 on the boots, and then 1, 2 on the pants.
And that's gonna give them, what, 1 evasion and...
Okay. Okay, we have a scrap and a perfect bone that's left. I don't think there's really anything we could make with that specifically. I mean, we do have 1 bone, so we could use it to create a bone something.
Okay.
We don't have ammonia, so we can't even use...
Okay.
Catarium. Nope. Nope. Interestingly enough, if we had heat, we could create the monster tooth necklace.
We don't have heat?
No, the settlement innovation. Okay, there's nothing here. Scrap and bone. It kind of... Yeah, we can't... Alright, the only thing I could think we can make is bone darts, because that gives another person ranged attack.
Okay.
Kind of sucks that we have to do it like this, but...
You gotta work with what you have.
Yep, alright, so perfect bone going away for a... bone darts. Okay, we still have 4 endeavors, so what we can do... Let's see where you're at. I don't want to use Bobo for this. We could grab We have 5 in reserve survivors. Here's what we'll do. We'll grab survivor 2 and 3 unnamed survivors.
Okay, so we have to name them.
Well,
no,
wait. We also need to trigger...
Isn't Survivor 2 named Survivor 2?
Let me check, make sure that... I believe Leo and Andrea also triggered age. Hang on a sec. Because
Yeah,
they came
did.
back, yeah. So let's do that.
Can they bone now, or?
Well, we could try to make them bone. But let's trigger age first.
Your time in the darkness changes you.
So this is for Andrea.
Ooh.
Okay, do you want to roll with friends?
Yes, I would like to roll with friends, and it's so much better than rolling with enemies. But
Roll with friends. You need to roll 2 dice. 2 d10s.
1 second.
Let's see, we get 5. Gain +1 permanent strength.
That's not bad.
It's not bad.
Random fighting art might have been better. Accuracy would have been better.
Speed would have been ideal because that's well, that you don't get it at this one. Never mind. Okay, so that was Andrea. Let's do one for Livonius. Leo Venus. Leo. Are you doing a roll for Leo?
Oh, I thought you were. Okay.
Oh.
You want to do the roll for Leo?
Leo gets +1 evasion.
My bad.
It's a shame that he's actually missing out on the next hunt. Okay.
Where did this music come from?
I don't know.
It's from a famous, is it opera?
I do not know. Hopefully we don't get, copyright striked on it.
I'm not. It
Okay.
probably is copyrighted though.
Well, we'll see, because we'll certainly get the notice if it is.
Oh boy.
We'll just turn the music off just to be safe.
Your time in the darkness.
No, I'm like hearing it. My mom would tell you what it is because she is a classical pianist.
Okay, so that should be age. We still have 4 endeavors left to do, to work with. We can try to get people to smash.
Maybe it's a ballet. It's gonna bother me now. I'm gonna like think of it in 3 days.
Okay, we have 4 chances to smash.
Okay, let's smash.
We have to nominate survivors, though.
Can we nominate unnamed survivors?
Yes, we need to give names to these unnamed survivors, too.
Boner 1?
Don't do that.
Okay. I don't like getting attached. We give them names.
You could still be an adult and play an adult game and give them actual names.
You pick. Why am I the one with names?
Darius is the name for 1, so we'll give him 1 survival.
Why can't we be silly?
And let's do Helen. Yep, forgot the survival for Helen. And the last. We'll do Rex. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we'll have Darius and Helen try to. Well, here's what we'll do. We'll nominate Darius to augury. Right. Right there.
Roll 1 to 10.
Yep. I don't think there's anything else we could spend endeavors on at this time.
Should I roll?
If you want to roll, that's fine. Do you want to roll?
Yes. 7.
Okay, so you got a 7. That is gain +1 survival for Darius, which is good because he's going on a hunt. He's going to be next. Do you want to trigger for Helen?
Yes. 8.
8 triggers the intimacy event. Okay. We smash.
The mystery of intimacy takes place in the settlement.
Okay. So it's going to be Helen triggered it, triggering with Darius, I guess. All right. You see what's on the screen right now. Anything less 3 or less is
bad. 1d10 or 2d10?
1d10.
I don't.
The female survivor perishes with her child during birth. The settlement is cast in gloom. The male survivor mourns, gaining a random disorder and 3 insanity. Well, Helen, you were with us for such a short time.
That's why I didn't want to name them.
He has insanity now. And we need a random disorder. Let's go with... Monster Panic. Whenever you suffer brain damage from an Intimidate, you suffer 1 additional brain damage.
Oh no, that's the worst.
Yep.
Okay. How is anybody supposed to survive in this game?
You want to try again?
Yes.
We still have 2 endeavors.
Fine, I'll do it. Can we sit on them or no?
What?
Can we sit on the endeavors or no?
No, they go away if we don't spend them. So Rex is your next survivor.
2.
Rex, we lose the last remaining resource. Rex gains +1 understanding.
At least he's alive.
And then we could use the last one to do shared experience to give 1 person in the...
Extra experience, that's fine.
Yeah, all right. Fine, we'll do that with hunt experience.
I'd rather roll real dice. I feel like I'm not in control of these dice.
Okay, so we have another death.
We're just killing our settlement, and the butcher hasn't even showed up.
Yep. Update the population. I'm just doing some stuff on the simulator. Okay. And we'll need to bring 1 other survivor. Call her Trinity. Okay, that's all of our endeavors. We are endeavored out. Okay, so at this point, it's prepared departing survivors. So we'll switch over to the simulator app. Because again, that butcher is just waiting for us. Okay, I forgot to give Rex some survival. Make sure that you're seeing what I'm seeing. Okay, so we do have a lot of gear to work with now, and 2 of our people can effectively be our tanks, right? And because they have a completed armor set, let's go pull out the armor set cards.
Mia is snoring.
Okay. So I think the people with the most survival should be our tanks. That should be Darius and Survivor 2. Fortunately, Darius does have the... So let's do that. So we'll set that up. Now, there's going to be a lot of things to pay attention to in this particular event. So we'll do the pants. We'll do that. Let's do it this way. This should be faster. Oops. I'll trade you. Okay. So what this does is that now that we have the rawhide set, we get a bonus, right? So look at this. When we wear the entire set in its completeness, we get a +1 armor to all hit locations. And in effect, whenever we perform a survival action, we roll 1d10. On a 6 or better, we gain 1 survival. So that's pretty cool. Since they're going to be the most tanky of the type, let's do King Spears for them. What do you think?
Sure. I feel bad for them.
Let's do... Still don't have a super, like, full... Okay, we'll do the monster grease too on both of them. We'll give you the frenzy drink, and in fact, we'll give you cat gut bow and the arrow. Give you a ranged option. Founding stone for you. Founding stone for you. Do you have... You have the King Spear, King Spear.
You know I can't see that.
Oh, sorry. And you should be... I guess I... There we go. Not sure why it closed. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, I think we also need someone with bandages. I'm not sure if we'll have this person with the bandages. Do stone noses. Yeah, they need the insanity. Stone noses. We'll do stone noses on this person. You already have cloth. The last 2 places will be filled with cloth. So look at that. We're using all of our gear, and this is what we end up with.
Not even fully closed for survivors.
Well, these 2 are going to be the tanky types because they have the most to work with. So, actually, no, this one can't use the cloth because they're already wearing something at the waist.
Oh, good. The other guys could use it around.
They're already wearing cloth. Okay, so 1, and because of the set bonus, basically they're going to start with 2. So 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay. she's snoring.
So fucking cute.
Okay. When they depart, gain +1 survival. So we'll just mark that now because they're going to depart. +1 evasion, +2 evasion. So we'll put here T2 to make sure that we pay attention to that. Survival is going to, yeah, they're going to max out survival. Okay, so that's good. For Darius, it's going to be same thing all around. We're going to max out our survival at 3. We're going to get T2 for 2 temporary evasion. And 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, for Trinity, we are gaining. We'll do the on arrival, departing now. Let me forget to do this. 4, because you have stone noses, and same thing with you. 3, okay. And Trinity only has 1 on the waist. She has bone daggers, bone darts, bone blade, and a founding stone. Okay, and then for Rex, got 1 for being named, no stone noses, but we have 3 on the head, 1 on the waist. And the cat gut bow and frenzy drink.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're gonna, once they consume that frenzy drink, they can't spend survival, so we might as well give it to the person who has the lowest amount.
Okay.
Right? I believe that's everyone. Okay, special showdown is not going to be. Record archive, there's nothing left, literally. Except for 2 pieces of cloth armor. That just goes off to the side. And we are at the Butcher. Okay.
There once was a man who could not hide his fear.
Write this
He
story
wore a
event again.
mask that transformed his cowardice to rage. In turn, the man transformed into a monster. All that remained was a devouring fury that stalked the night, collecting the fearful faces of others.
Okay. And I finished setting this up. Because there are some new rules in play. Okay, so let's switch over to the simulator app.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so one thing, let's take a note before we switch. So we have the stone columns, 1 random trait card set up normally.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like we got acanthus plants on the simulator.
Mm-hmm.
We start at the edge of the board, so anywhere on the edge. And we are going first because we are defending our home.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Okay, we'll assign. Assign. Okay, so we have... Okay, we got our 4. Rex, Survivor 2, Darius, and Trinity. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at the terrain first, right? So we have 3 stone columns: obstacle, impassable, destructible. If you get knocked into it, we're going to suffer damage, and the monster has no issues with it. The acanthus plants we've dealt with before. We just did the screaming antelope, so we have something familiar here. Have a chance to consume it. But you can see here, he's dead center, right? And here's one of the things that's in play. So every survivor has a status called infectious lunacy. When we suffer brain damage, gain lunacy tokens equal to the damage suffered.
Yeah.
When you have 3 lunacy tokens, remove all of them and suffer the frenzy brain trauma.
Oh.
So if we keep getting intimidated, we're just going to keep going more crazy and crazier. Okay? But let's take a look at basic action, closest survivor in field of view, no target, menace. Now look at his accuracy. His accuracy is not as good. So the evasion might come in play here, right? Speed 2, 4 accuracy, 1 damage, but will gain 1 bleeding token after that. Let's flip this over and take a look at it again. We're talking about a toughness 9 monster. A little bit tougher. And has these traits: Berserker, fast target, infectious lunacy, and dreaded tokens. So we already saw the infectious lunacy. Okay. Menace is turn the Butcher to face the closest survivor, suffers 1 brain damage per monster level.
Damn.
Okay, but let's take a look at the other ones. Here's Berserker. Draw +1 AI every monster turn. He's doing 2 turns
Damn.
every turn. Fast target. At the beginning of each monster turn, reshuffle the Butcher hit location deck. Meaning that it's really, really random. We can't reliably count on banking where the trap card is, for example. And dreaded trophies. When a survivor dies, place their miniature on this card. The monster gains the following bonuses for each miniature on dreaded trophies. The first one that dies, all attack profiles gain after damage, bleed 1. The second one, movement token and speed token, and the third one, 2 damage.
Okay,
So he's just gonna get.
It doesn't sound like we're gonna make it.
All right, are you ready?
No, it sounds like, yeah. Oh my god. Frankie, come here.
So
Frankie,
our archer is Rex,
Frankie, I
right
need
here.
some puppy love right now.
and our Trinity is our support, also ranged. Darius and Survivor 2 will place here. We'll place Trinity here. Maybe she can grab the Canthus. Or no, we'll just do this. Okay. All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, look at him yawning.
Start of the Nemesis encounter. Butcher, level 1. Here we go. Okay. All right, survivors go first. I would say let's do the abilities on the headgear and let the Butcher come to us.
Okay.
All right. So the first one is kick. Second one is backhand. Which is going second?
Let's do.
He's gonna menace if backhand goes first.
Okay, so let's go kick, I guess.
No. Backhand goes first. Oops. Hopefully he'll hit somebody who has insanity. Yeah. All right. Backhand's going first. Kick is going second. All right, so Darius used that. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's move a little bit out of the way so hopefully he can't double move and. Trinity can activate? Or which ones do you want to control?
Pick some.
Let's do Survivor 2 and Trinity for you.
Okay.
So Survivor 2 and Trinity.
Okay.
So that's these two right here. Trinity can activate the Acanthus plant if you want.
Okay, let's do that. Hopefully.
Okay, so activating the Acanthus plant. We need a 1d10 roll. Let's check out Roll with War Friends.
Mm-hmm.
10. Gain 1 fresh Acanthus strange resource. Archive this terrain. Nice. Strange resource, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll just where the heck is it? Is it in here?
Is there a way to search by name?
Oh, I think it's a big card. Hang on a sec. Yep, there you go. Archive this to fully heal 1 hit location, including injury levels and armor points.
Ooh.
So that was Trinity that picked it up. So she has that. Okay. All right, that is the survivor's turn. I forgot he's going to do both actions, so okay. So first he's going to backhand. All survivors in impact zone, no target menace. If there are no survivors in impact zone, menace. Okay, so menace is turn the butcher to face the closest survivor. This survivor suffers 1 brain damage per monster level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Darius is targeted. I didn't get the monster controller one. Where's that card? Okay, there we go. Monster controller. Yeah, I would have targeted Darius too. Alright, so he gains +1 insanity, gets menaced for 1 damage. He does take an additional damage because he's got monster panic. And we'll do 2 damage to infectious lunacy here. So 1 more brain damage that or intimidate, he gets frenzied. Not good because he's supposed to be our tank and using survival, but all right. Okay, so that goes away. He now does kick because he goes twice. Closest threat facing. Closest threat, no target. How fast can he move? He's got a movement of 5. Move and attack. 2 accuracy, 4, 1 damage. I don't think he could reach, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can't reach. Would that count as a menace, though?
I'm not sure. Can you read what menace entails?
It's a closest survivor. Which would trigger immediately move and attack. But if he's no target and menaces, because he would still move. It doesn't say in range, so he just moves. He doesn't attack because he's out of range, and then he pursues again to the basic action, which is just 2, 4, 1. All right, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Right there. Okay. 2 speed. Accuracy 4 compared to Darius with 2 evasion. 1 from the Rawhide set and 1 from the Monster Grease. The Butcher needs 6s to hit. He hits twice. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm gonna have Darius immediately survival
The hit, the kick.
the head hit. And I need to roll a d6 to see if this is a 6 or better, I regain 1 survival. It is a 9. I do not lose survival. I can only do that once. The other one was to the chest. We do have armor at the chest, so we go lose 1. But after damage, we do gain +1 bleeding token. Not good. Who has the bandages? I think it's Lily. Or Trinity has the bandages. Okay. That is the Butcher's first turn. What do you think so far?
Oh.
Yeah, okay. Well, Survivor 2 can go. Survivor 2 is going to get to the backside of the Butcher.
Okay, let's do that.
So 1, 2, 3. Or actually, wait. We could try to have... Rex is the archer. We could try to have Rex use the claw head arrow to try to see if we could hit.
Okay.
Okay? So we'll have Rex do this. On a 6 or better, this hits. Let's hope it hits.
Oh, nice.
Clawhead arrow hits, and the Butcher gains -1 evasion token. Put that there, so he's going to become slightly easier to hit. Okay, we still need to see what we hit. And of course,
No.
the Butcher,
No.
it's the first card.
No, Danny.
All survivors in the zone of Malice gain 1 bleeding token, suffer
Knockback.
basic attack, basic action, target the attacker. Yeah, he would move and attack. Okay. So the question is that if we draw a trap, that's funny that it was the first card.
Was it?
If we draw a trap, I would say that it's still right. If you hit,
Yeah.
we did hit. That's when the token applies. We drew the trap location to determine what we hit, and that's where the trap, or we drew the hit location to determine what we hit. That's when we drew. I would say it still applies.
Yeah, I think so.
Right? He just got hit with the arrow, and he got really pissed off. That's like the... Right, the attacker is doomed, so we can't spend Rex cannot spend survival. All survivors in the zone of Malice, so that would only be Darius, gain 1 bleeding token and suffer knockback 5. So that's another bleeding token for Darius. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then perform basic action, target the attacker. So basic action is a move and attack. 2 speed, 4 accuracy. Okay, and Rex is the weakest one in terms of... Yeah. Alright, 2 speed. 2 hits. Cannot spend survival on this. Head and chest. So fortunately, he's got some head armor on. He's got chest armor. Well, he doesn't have chest, but he has injury. And that's it. And he'll gain 1 bleed token from that. Okay. Ugh. Rough start. Okay. And then that's going to go back, and then we're going to shuffle. Okay, I think that resolves that hit. But the fortunate thing is that we still, like, got something out of it. We got the evasion token applied. So he should be a lot easier to hit. Maya?
Yes,
You falling asleep. Do we need to end this early?
I think so. I'm sorry I couldn't have less of coffee. I wanted too much today.
I know. You have an early morning tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I have to get up much earlier than normal.
Can we just do... We'll go until the survivor's end of turn.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So that was Rex, who went. We have Darius, Survivor 2, and Trinity that are still able to go.
Okay.
So Trinity
Thank you.
is one of our ranged users. Survivor 2 can move up. He won't be able to reach the blind spot.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But with the King Spear, he will be able to still attack the
Poke it.
Butcher.
Poke it.
Okay, so Survivor 2 is going to need, let's see, 5s or better.
Okay.
So roll 2 dice. You need to score 5s or better to hit.
Okay. 7 and 5.
2 hits. Let's see what we get. Furious Crown and Furious Vambraces. The Butcher lashes out widely, clearing a path for itself. All survivors adjacent to the Butcher suffer a bash. Full move towards the furthest survivor. Furious Vambraces should go first.
Okay. Let's do that.
Okay, well, hang on. Before you... It's a toughness 9
Oof.
monster. You have a 3, so you need a 6 or more to wound.
Nope. Failure.
You failed. Okay. So, perform basic action, target the attacker. So it's a move and attack. Okay, so it's 2 speed, 4 accuracy. With you, need 6s in order to... No,
Yay.
missed both times. 3 and 5.
Does it
The
mean I
evasion
get-
helped.
Does it mean I can hit him again or no?
Yes, you could hit him again.
So
Okay,
you-
so the same thing. You need 6s or more to...
Yeah.
You wounded him. So that's the first wound that we've caused him. He does reflex and knocks you down, though. So, all survivors adjacent to the Butcher suffer bash. Full move towards the furthest survivor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll be this guy right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. You don't really suffer anything because he just ran you over. You were already knocked down. You would have been knocked down anyways. Okay. Well, this is crazy.
How far?
So Rex went, Survivor 2 went, Darius. The only thing Darius can do is just move up.
Yeah.
Let's see. Trinity has our bandages too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trinity can shoot and move. I think that's what we should have her do.
Okay.
Hopefully that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe she'll be further out of the range that she won't count as closest.
Okay, let's try this.
Okay. So she will use bone darts. So with the evasion, Trinity needs to roll a 6 or better to hit.
9.
You rolled a 9. What did you hit? Furious Gut. On a wound, the Butcher is knocked down and all survivors gain +1 courage. Now let's take a look at the strength. Strength is 3, toughness 9. You don't have any bonuses to strength. So you would need a 6 or more to wound.
Okay. Ten.
That is a critical. Unfortunately, there's no critical on here.
Come on. Finally, I get a crit. Let's kick him while he's down.
Unfortunately, no one else can go.
Oh.
Okay. Well, you could still move, so move out.
Make it harder.
Yeah. Okay, I think that might be the end to the stream today because Maya is passing out. She has an early morning tomorrow, and part of that is including not consuming caffeine.
Yeah. Which makes me sad.
Okay, so let's put on the notes here where we last left off.
You know, if we can keep going, it's fine.
Nah, they'll just put. But he's knocked down. Okay.
No, we can keep going. It's fine.
No, it's fine. If you have an early morning, you have an early morning. You can't stop that. Besides, I need to look up to see if
I'm taking a nap. I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, you're falling asleep. This is
I'm
not a sleeping stream. All right.
You
Well,
know
thanks
what?
everyone
Yeah,
for joining us
it's
tonight.
the
We'll be
best
back
stream
on
of
Thursday for the continuation of Lantern Year 4 with the first showdown with the level 1 Butcher. As we say at the end of every stream, be safe, be happy, be wholesome.
And have a good night.
We'll have a good night. Let's see who we could send people off to.
I apologize.
Yeah. It's all right. We'll put the music on pause. And let's see who is available for a raid. Maximus has been so kind to send viewers our way. We don't have nearly as much viewers. We have probably a bot that's just watching us. I don't know. But we will go raid Maximus, buddy.
I'm joining Mia in snoring.
Yeah. Cool. Like I said, Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. You can follow our updates on Twitter or X. Daniel Mine there. We'll see you then for the next session, which is the showdown with Lv.1 Butcher. Thanks, everyone, and have a good night.
Have a good night.
Bye-bye, everyone.
I do apologize.